Is this thing on? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Once again, live on Twitch. It's Wednesday night. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Once again, live on Twitch. This is Bose831 Gaming with another Twitch episode of my Twitch live stream series. In this series, we're playing Farming Simulator 22 Platinum Edition. We're on the Silverrun Forest map, which is the base map that comes with the Farming Simulator 22 Platinum expansion. And first of all, let me start off by apologizing for having all these incredible tongue twister moments as we get started tonight. I don't know why I'm having trouble spitting out the basic English language at the moment, but just work with me. We shall get there. We shall get to it. We shall get through it. But in either case, I want to welcome you all for tuning in tonight and staying with me. And again, I also want to but I also want to apologize for not being able to get an episode in Saturday due to some unforeseen real life events that caused me to have to alter my schedule a little bit. But in either case, we're still here tonight and we're still going to keep it moving, still keep it rocking and rolling. Of course, picking up from where we left off on the last episode. Because such is, how it goes sometimes, sometimes you're able to keep your schedule, sometimes you're not, but as long as you keep on progressing and keep on moving, at the end of the day, that's what really matters. But all that being said here, we are basically going to at least attempt to pick up from where we last left off at. So without much further ado, we'll just jump right into it. Let me get over here and let's take a look, because I literally we are literally jumping in live. I haven't really had any opportunity to do any prep or anything. We're just jumping in right as is. With that being said, we're going to start by taking a look at the animals, seeing where we're at. Take a look at the farm, seeing where we're at, and just kind of picking up from there. Oh, and production chains, because I think we had already last episode, complete episode we did take care of the animals, but we had not. I don't think we had addressed all the production chains. Let's see. Production chains. Yeah, planks. Long planks. I don't think, as far as the production goes, though, I don't think, other than any immediate bottlenecks, I'm not going to mess with them too tough. See, the only one that might bottleneck, it's going to bottleneck more frequently than anything else, is the metal factory. But that looks in good shape. Everything is in the green, and I don't think I will mess with any of them unless they're in the yellow or the red. Right now we're good. The only other production we need to look at is the shipbuilding. So let's hop over there real quick, and that's where our TLX is at already, at the boatyard. And here we have acquired materials, planks, long planks, wood beam, metal, and floor tiles. And we've addressed the floor tiles, we've addressed the metal, so we're still need to work on planks, long planks, and wood beam. We'll start with the planks, 6,753, so 7,000 long planks. So let's go pick that material up from the sawmill here. Alright, So first we need to place an order for our long planks. So we're going to go here into the shop, place an order for long planks. We need about 7,000 liters, so we're going to order about 7,000 liters. That's going to set us back $29,000. So we're going to place that order, and that shipment will appear in the warehouse here, right behind the office. So we're going to go ahead and pick that up right now. There you see it. And this is all the little trailer that we have here with the TLX 2022. So we can just back our trailer up and get it start picking up the pallets, which will be close enough. And for those of you who have been watching and tuning in long enough, you know how we do. Alright, so we got that loaded up. That's on planks. 7,000 liters. And let's go and take that over to the shipyard. Be easy with my driving there. We're gonna whip that trailer right on out. Going a little too fast there, coming out. Alright, so unloading. Just want to make sure. Now let's check the numbers. And now we look at the storage, and we now have 6,996 liters of long planks. We need 7,881, so I missed that by 1,000 liters. So that was my mistake there. We need to go back and grab one more pallet. Alright, so we're going to head back to the sawmill. Alright. And back into the shop, we're going to order a couple more pallets of long planks. And we'll go in the warehouse and pick those up and drop those off to the shipyard. And next time we place an order, we'll make sure we don't miss. Apologies on that. I don't know how I missed the numbers on that. Got the wrong amount of supplies. Alright, so back to the boatyard. We're about to get this thing moving now because I want to get some farming stuff done so we can actually see some progression here on this series with some other activities that I want to talk about getting into. Alright, so we got long planks. We need now we need planks and wood bane. See, planks 6,153, so we'll do 8,000 planks. Always better to overship because you get paid for dropping off the shipment. So it's all money in the bank. The boatyard pays you for your supplies, and then you make make a little more money when the boat actually build is completed. Let's see. So now we want to do planks. We're going to say another 8,000 there. We go ahead and buy them. So we're going to auto load the planks that we just ordered. And once we have that loaded up, then we'll take that over to the boatyard, and I'm gonna have to make 2 trips because I have to get the trailer's max capacity is 7,000 liters. Because I don't have it set for the Unreal capacity now. So there's that. Alright. So we drop off that. Load 7,000. Get paid $15,512 for that shipment. And then we're gonna pick up the other remaining pallets that we have. And excuse me, it's the same process for those. So we got one more 1,000-liter load. And we'll drop that off. Gotta give us another $2,215. And we're good with pallets, and now we just need to get wood beams, and I think that was turned out too long. Wood beam is roughly 6,000. We'll do 7,000. Same deal in the office. Place the order. Wood beam. And I don't know, this is the issue with the mod I have installed and the game. Some weird things going on here. I can't explain it. It just is. But wood beams and planks are both at I can get order for free. But there's some issue with the graphic where it won't show the graphic for the wood beam in the shop. And I think this is the issue between the platinum expansion and the mod or the game. I'm not sure, but I've done some testing and it uninstalled and tried to see if I can clear it, but it won't clear. So it's just one of those things. It just is. All right, but we're gonna go ahead and order the wood beams. And same deal as before with all the other pallets. Just auto load, pick up everything that we need. Once we hit that 7,000 liters, that'll be the end of that. We'll have to come back and pick up any leftovers if we go in excess of 7,000 liters. I think we did right at 7,000 for this one, so should fit right in there. No worries, no issues. And let's take it back to the shipyard. Where we at on field one? Our pH and nitrogen levels are good. That's your lime and your fertilizer. But looks like we missed that window, so all of my fields are going to be saying needs rolling until after I harvest. All right, but everything is growing. And all of the crops are growing. Alright, and I think that's everything we need to do today. I just wanted to make sure and take a look to make sure we weren't missing anything as far as that's concerned. Precision farming, everything looks okay, good there, except I don't know why the grass field is showing a low nitrogen level. All right, but hopefully some of this stuff will correct itself on the next cycle. Well, either way, let's hop over to the farmhouse because we're just gonna hop over to the next thing here. All right, let's go ahead and advance time. Sleep for 8 hours. Advance time. All right, and there it is. Oh, we got great demand at Silverrun Market and Vintage Clothes. Have to keep that in mind. But what is at great demand? Let me see here. All right, I'm trying to see what the products are that are on great demand. Looks like at the Silverrun market, it's bread for one, and we don't have any bread produced right now. And let's see what the second item is, because we see that's the bread. And then what's the second item? Vintage clothes. I don't see what that is, so I'm not sure. Kind of scrolled through it, I didn't see anything else, so I don't know what the second thing was. Because normally you'll see it here, because the great demand will be a blue arrow, which basically indicates that no matter how much you sell, the price will not fluctuate while you're selling for that particular day. So yeah, all I see is the bread right now. So the vintage clothes has a great demand. It's not indicated on this prices screen as well. Let's just hop right into it here. First thing first, let's take a look at the fields and see what we got going on here. Let's see, go across the street. Okay. And still showing a decent nitrogen level. Growth is where it's on it, where it should be. Okay, what does it say about weeding or anything? Because I think we have weeds on. Don't see. Any weeds on either of my fields, so I think we're good there. Alright, so we can just go straight to the animals. Let's take a look at the animals, see what we got going on here. I feel like such a Ricky right now, man. It's just, if you're not doing this farming stuff on a regular basis, it's almost like, you know, and I haven't played a whole lot with precision farming, so that's still kind of like new concepts to me anyways. Let's see, pigs are coming up close on slurry, but we still got a ways to go. So we can just go ahead and feed everybody and call it a day. So let's do a quick animal feed cycle. And always, as we always do each episode, we start with the pig food and work our way through each of the animals. All right. Alright, we got 3,000 liters of pig food there. And I don't know where I'm going. Actually, we're supposed to start with the chickens, but having an outer brain experience right now. Alright, but pig food for pigs. And that was not a complete load. Okay. Here, we need to rethink where this tractor is parked as well. So let's move it there. Actually, could wheel it into a shed because we have a multitude of sheds right now. I think. Let's see here. That I don't have to necessarily store equipment outdoors. Alright, so where was I? Alright, so let's grab some meat for the chickens, and then we'll come back to it to dressing the pigs. Alright, so we got 25,000 liters of wheat. And we'll load up to about 10, a few thousand liters of wheat, and whoops. Got like a madman there. And let's go get these chickens fed. Situation or scenario, it's just dropping off a little weed for each of the chicken pens. And once I get the grain crops going, we should have our own supply of feed for the animals. At least the chickens, and we'll start feeding the chickens with the barley that we produce from our fields. And don't think that I've also abandoned forestry. We will get back to hitting on and doing a little forestry too. Again, I did talk about it, maybe ending this series at 100 episodes and then going on to another map. I still have not decided whether that's etched in stone yet, but I am open to feedback from my people that follow this channel. So if you have any suggestions on any maps you want to see, or if you want the series to continue, please let me know. Drop it in the comments and let me know what you think. I'm happy to hear from you. Alright, so next up, let's go with the next item on the menu, which will be the TMR for the cows. Oops. And I'm forgetting about the pigs again just that quick. Did not finish the pigs. Just dropped off TMR for our cows and one of the cow barns, and we're going to do it in the second one, but I think we're going to run out before we fed all of the cows. It's going to be kind of the same situation for both the cows and the pigs. So here's what we're going to do this time, just to save a trip to the shop, since I forgot from last week's episode and we still have the silo here. I'm going to buy my supplies when I buy anything silo, and we just pay whatever that cost is. So we're going to start with total mixed ration. And we're going to buy probably about 50,000 liters, or 52. Cost us, set us back $4,000. finished feeding our cows here. And then drop off our leftover TMR. And hopefully in the not too distant future we'll be able to make our own TMR as well, so we can save on the production of both of these products as well. And now we're going to buy pig food, which is going to be a lot more expensive, but I have some ideas on what I'm going to do as far as that is concerned too, in producing our own pig feed. I think I have a silo that or at least a production or a factory I'm going to put on the farm that's going to help with that as well. Right now we're going to go ahead and buy pig food, and the same deal will get about $50,000, 50,000 liters. That cost us about 50 grand, so that's a heck of a lot. Pig food is very, very expensive, as you can see. Alright. Feed our pigs in both locations. And I can visually see that our pigs are producing a lot of manure, at least one of the pig pens is. So I can probably feed that to our biogas plant right now to make a little bit more money there. So we're gonna take care of that here momentarily, I think. Should we wait till it's maxed out? Let's go see. Let's go take a look at our manure silos on each of the pig farms and see what we have. Alright, so on this pig farm, pig pen, we got 52,271 liters of manure. This one has 16,965 liters. Now, I guess we could wait for it to fill up a little bit more, and then because we're gonna make money no matter whether we do it now or later. I guess we could look at the prices menu to see if there's better months to sell manure, though. Let's see. I think it's on there. I don't know if manure is on there. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So if we go to price fluctuations, you can see at a glance from this chart that the best months to sell manure are in January and February. The max price looks like it peaks in February, and it's at its lowest level in the summer months. And straw is needed by most of our animals, the pigs and the cows. Alright, so we got our straw to the first cow pen, and we're going to do the same for the first one. So we've taken care of straw for both of the cow barns, and now we just need to do the same for the pigs. Alright, there's one. There's two. And chickens don't need straw, so we're done there. We can go ahead and unload what we have back into the silo. And that takes care of our animals for the moment. Now we want to hop over to our production chains and take a peek at them. And again, nothing's in the red or the yellow, so I'm going to leave them be and leave them to their own devices for right now. Alright. Our outgoing metal is about to be maxed out, so that's the only red I see, and we're gonna let that do what it does, and we'll address that when we need to. But part of that is because we just don't have any productions that demand metal as much. We do, but they're not at a high enough rate as the factory produces it, but that's okay. It's a little bit of a bottleneck, but nothing too major. All right. I just want to make sure I'm not missing any major beats here on the farm. Looks like we just need to check on either boat yard production. See what we got going on there. It looks like we're still in the green here on everything that's demanded here. We just got to let the boat builder continue to do what it does. And there you can visibly see the progress with the boat. Alright. And I just want to double check my farm, my fields, because I'm still a little rusty on that. And as far as growth goes, you can see our fields, our crops are growing. They're in the green. Alright, so I think that's all we're gonna mess with right now. That's looking, I mean, I know down here on this end we had some trees around the field that we were definitely looking at in the coming in and harvesting. Do we want to get into that now? I think I'll wait until after we've done our first harvest. Alright, so let's move on to the next day. Alright, we're in November now. We're going to move on to December. Alright, we're in December. We got great demand at the container warehouse. And again, as we do each month, we kick off. At the start of each month, we kick off by taking care of animals. So let's get that going, and you know the drill. This time we'll do it in a reverse order. We'll go with the straw first. None of the animals ran a lot of straw, so that should just be a quick fill. Alright, so straw is done. And we can unload leftovers. And move on to the next big thing. TMR. And the cows take a lot of that, so I'm not sure how much to load just to be safe. Probably don't need near that much, but just be safe. EMR. And once that's handled, the leftover goes back into the silo. The next up is our pig food, I think. Where is that at? Alright, drop off the leftovers. And I just need to check one thing because my mind was on something else, so I wasn't sure whether or not we did not give the pigs straw. So I kind of botched that one a little bit. So let's find straw again. Load that up. And as usual, leftover supplies go back into grain silo. And finally, we need to do chicken feed. So let's do. We actually have barley in storage now, so we actually feed them the barley. Sometimes I have a lot of trouble backing up and getting my vehicle in a proper position here to unload. Alright, and double check to make sure that we got all the chickens taken care of. Alright. So we're good there. So animals are done for today. And once again, taking a look at production change, starting from the top and working our way in. And nothing critical going on here, so we're just going to leave as is. Metal production's maxed out, but that's not a pressing issue right now. We're sitting on inventory. We'll sell it as soon as we need to. Alright, next up we want to check on our shipyard to see where we're at there. A boatyard, I keep messing up those terms, but you get, you know what I'm getting, what I'm trying to get at there. And no shortages here. And let's take a look at the progress. Boat's coming along nicely, looking good. And looking at our crops, we still got growth going on here. Fields 1, 2, and 3. I don't know if there's anything else we need to do. Yeah, I was trying to remember. I think there was something. Hit the wrong button there, but that's okay. Wanted to see on the prices schedule. I think it was. Because we do have some sorghum that we can sell. We want to sell that in January. Just got to remember to keep a mental note of that. And also, if we look at the crop calendar, you can kind of get an idea on where we are in the growth cycles as well. Let's see the crops that we have growing. We have wheat, grass, and barley. So if we go back to the crop calendar, you can see where we are. Your wheat will be ready to harvest next July. And it says here that it's growing. And you can always also see that from the filters menu. And you go to the growth section of the filters menu. And the darker the green gets, the closer it is, the crop is to harvesting. With the one exception here, by default grass is turned off, so you got to turn that on in order to see what's happening with your grass field in the filters. So it looks like, once again, that's all we got here. Alright, now one other thing I was looking at is there's a production chain or production plant that I have that's in my mods that I was considering placing on my farm. Let's see if I can find it here. What is it called? And it's a modded factory. Is it the farm factory mod? I think it was what it is. But this factory allows you to build or process a number of different products. I think before I do it, I don't think I do it this episode, but I do some testing between episodes and may consider placing this production facility on this map and make it a part of this series as well. This mod is by Omatana, who is another great modder from the Farm Sim 22 community. Has a ton of great mods. Check her stuff out. You won't be disappointed. And again, that's Omatana. And these are all mods that I play, because I'm playing on console. I play with all mods that are available in your in-game mod hub. But you can see the great many productions that are here in this factory. It's a nice little mod here, but I'm not going to drop it in just yet. Even though this episode is going to be crazy repetitive right now, because we're trying to cycle through everything and get to the point where we can get these the first harvest going for these crops that we have. But that being said, I think that's all we got going on for this particular day. So we're going to hop back over to the farmhouse. And advance time. All right. This puts us on day 2 in December, which is equivalent to the second half of the month of December. And as always, we start off with our animal cycle. And we got 1,400 liters of barley. We'll use that to feed the chickens. And then switch up to wheat once we run out of barley until we have a resupply of barley. Alright, and there's the whole supply of barley, so now we need to go grab some wheat. next stop is back at the chicken pens to dispense the wheat, and we're picking up where we left off with the barley. What the heck? Okay, I don't know why that cut so tight. Alright, let's see, what do we want to do next? GMR and pig food. Alright, we're doing our TMR drop-offs. Apologies, tonight's just going to be one of those super repetitive episodes while we work our way through multiple farm seasons so we can get through our farm cycle. We got quite a ways to go before we can get through our farm cycle and get to the point where we're ready to harvest, with the exception of a grass field. Alright, next up is our pig food. And man, I was doing good earlier, but now the energy level's kind of dropping here. Don't know what's going on with me tonight. Alright, where are we at here on the animals? I think we just need to hit them with straw, right? Alright, that's enough straw, way more than straw than I need. Alright, and with the animals, like I said, this episode is kind of going to be very low-key, very repetitive until we get through enough crop cycles here that I can do some other thing. Same deal here, dropping off some straw. And that's it for the animals. Production change. Floor tiles, flooring factories out of space. Otherwise, good to go. Metal factories maxed out as well. That's all we got going here. Now the only thing I wonder is that grass field that's next door to my biogas plant. Can I mow grass on it right now? I don't think so. No, its texture's not showing. Right. No, here we're still growing. And my crop's still growing, but we haven't reached any of the other growth stages yet. We're still kind of in the first primary growth stages right now. And again, kind of taking a look at our calendar, we're still not really doing anything else here until later in the year. I think we'll sell our sorghum in January. Just gotta remember that. But otherwise, this is another day with very little to do outside of tending to our animals. And again, we're not ready to sell our manure yet as well, because again, that manure sells better in what months? Well, again, let me look at that one more time. Actually, manure sells best now, doesn't it? Alright. Let's go ahead and load that up and get that handled in. Alright, that's one pit emptied. And I think this might be a good opportunity for a screenshot. We'll do it here. gonna go ahead and prep for that. So we have that covered for tonight. Go ahead and grab our manure here. Okay, 2,000 liters maxed out. And we'll take all this over to the biogas plant. So now when our biogas plant processes the manure sale, we should be getting the best prices on the market. And now we go in our production change menu, we can see, if we go down to the biogas plant, we can see we have manure, but we need to do one more thing here before we can get this going. We got to activate that production chain. I have an additional 7,000 liters I want to get rid of, so let's do it this way. Let's accelerate time a little bit. And I just keep propping it until I'm empty. Alright, there it is. Crash counter +1. Alright, checking out the boat yard. Let's see what we got going on here. It's looking for wood beam, floor tiles, and fabric. We're only short on the fabric side of the game because we only got 25 liters in storage, and it's demanding 35, 36, so we need probably roughly about 2,000 liters of fabric. Let's go handle that right now. We'll need the box trailer for this task, so let's go grab it. Alright, here we are at the boatyard, and we're going to sell our fabric. That gives us another $9,782 in profit, but more importantly, the boat build will continue. As you can see, she's on the rails now, almost ready for launch. We got to get that sail going, and that's the fabric that's required. Alright, at least today wasn't completely a total repeat of the previous day, so there's that. But otherwise, we've done all we're going to do today. So we can move on to the next day and continue advancing toward hopefully getting these crops done or doing some other activities as it relates to the crops. So we're back at the farmhouse, ready to advance to another day. So let's sleep. Alright, now we got a great demand at Sunnyside Cafe. Let's hop over to our boatyard and see what we're doing there. Required materials on the build right now: 19 wood beam, 57 floor tile, 287 fabric, which we all have met those requirements, so the boat should be just about close to being finished up, and you can see it right there. But you know the drill, we got to get those animals taken care of. Full-fledged winter season here, so we know that there won't be anything happening with the crops at the moment. So let's go get it. Chickens first. No barley, so we'll go straight to the wheat. Next up, number 2. And number 3. And 4. Alright, next up we'll do the pigs. Pig feed. Okay, dropping off the leftovers. Next up, TMR. And same, oh, excuse me, same deal, drop back off the leftovers. Refill, this time straw. And this time we'll deal with the pigs and the cows. Alright, we're coming up on the end of tonight's episode. I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight and checking me out. And most of all, being patient with me. As I continue to do this, I'm going to get better at it, going to improve, and I hope you continue to be here with me, and we'll grow together. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you love. Let me know what you don't. But either way, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. These episodes will be uploaded to my YouTube channel in their entirety. Also, Bose831 Gaming on most of your major social media platforms. Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram. And the same thing applies there. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, let's do one more check on the animals. Make sure we're not missing anything there. Alright, pigs, close to having a slurry cell. cows. Also close to having a storage sale. Milk is a little further out. Alright, so production chains. Manure has been processed and sold, so we can turn that, deactivate that production. It's the flooring factory set this maxed out right now. We're going to set it to selling for a little bit. And actually we'll do the same with the metal as well. So remember to change them back. And that's everything else that we can do right now. But as we also indicated, now we're in the month of January, so this will be the best time to do a sale on our sorghum. If we look at the prices menu, we can see what marketplace would be the best place to sell our sorghum crop. And we quickly flip to show current prices. SILVERRUN Market is buying sorghum at $947. If we go ahead to show price fluctuations, that's not too far off the 952 is which is the highest price you'll ever see it at. So what we will do here is we'll go ahead and load up our tractor, and we come in. Our next episode, we'll be going to the market. Actually, we'll do it with the TLX. Then we're going to go ahead and do a sale of our sorghum that we have in storage. We'll start filling. Alright, there's a 17,000 liters of sorghum. Alright, and that's ready to go. And that's where we'll end it at tonight. We'll pick up here on the next episode with a sorghum sale to the market. Okay. But that's it. And like I always say, if you're not having fun doing what you do, then what are you doing? This is Bose831 Gaming with another episode of our Twitch live stream series, Farming Simulator 22. And I will catch you on the flip side. Have a good night, everyone.